Yo, welcome to High Takes with Cheddar Chaz, but there's no hand holding. We deal with facts, not emotion. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Boot Crew Media. Leave a comment to engage in the conversation. Today is going to be a hot show. It's going to be a hot show. That's why it's here. You know, there was this old guy I used to know back in the day, right? Old guy I used to know back in the day, and he had a real raggedy porch. His porch was real raggedy. So I saw him walking up the road one day, and I was driving. I was like, "Hey, Mr. Fred, I see your porch falling apart. Would you like me to fix it for you?" And he was like, "Nah, don't worry about fixing the porch. I want to move." I said, "Oh man, you've been living here a long time. Why you want to move?" He said, "I want to move because my porch is raggedy." That's the mentality of a lot of the fan base I'm starting to notice, right? Now, of course, we're happy to have Zion back. Going to provide an immediate offensive punch. BI is going to keep ascending. Incredible player, face of the franchise, in my opinion. CJ is going to do his thing. JV is going to do his thing. Hopefully, Herb, young Trey, they keep ascending, keep doing their thing. Jose, of course. But if we're being honest, the bottom half of that roster is really shaky. It's really shaky. And we have to take into account you got Jamal Murray coming back. You got Michael Porter Jr. coming back. You got Kawhi coming back. You got PG coming back. You might have a healthy Lakers team. You know what I'm saying? The Spurs are always semi-relevant. The Kings made some improvements this year. Damian Lillard's coming back. You have to take all these things into account, especially when you have two superstars that have been, frequently injured. You know what I'm saying? They haven't played full seasons. We're hoping to get at least 60 games out of them this season. You know what I'm saying? We just can't keep giving our guys the benefit of the doubt and just presuming that all these other teams are going to fall off or that they're going to stay where they were last year. We have to take all the facts into account, and the evidence shows that the bottom half of our roster leaves a lot to be desired. You know what I'm saying? Phoenix is not just going to fall off some cliff. You know what I'm saying? Golden State is not just going to fall off some cliff. It's going to be a dog fight. And, I don't know about y'all, but my goal, we have to be a top 6 team, in my opinion, because if we still in the play-in, like if we're even a game or two within being in the play-in, that's a fail. For in my opinion, that's a fail. You know what I'm saying? We have to be clear above the play-in. You know what I'm saying? For several reasons. We can't keep taking a guy like Brandon for granted. We can't just presume that he's going to be content with mediocre seasons. We need the front office. It's not like they haven't been trying, but we need the front office to go out there and make the necessary moves to bring more talent to this team. Not just for this season, just because even moving forward, you're going to need tradable salary to land those big guys. New Orleans is never really going to be a free agent destination. That's just the truth of it. We're only going to get better by drafting and by trade. That's just the beginning and ending of it. You know what I'm saying? You debate that if you want to, but that's what the evidence has shown. That being the case, we can't afford to sit on our hands. We can't just roll the same roster into next season and say, oh, well, it's going to be some continuity. We're going to just count on internal growth, because look what that got us last season. You know what I'm saying? Internal growth doesn't always happen. It doesn't always happen on the timeline we need it to happen. A guy like Jax, who I'm a fan of, but his development doesn't necessarily match the timeline of the team where the team needs to be, competing and contending realistically. I think you realistically only have about a good 2-3 years max with this BI and Zion tandem. Like, you need to be contending by year 3, or you're going to see BI kind of starting to be like, okay, maybe I need to go somewhere where they're serious about winning and winning big. You might see Zion saying, okay, it's time for me to go somewhere where they're serious about winning big. Not to say the team isn't serious, but I'm just saying, I think the team's goals and the fan base's goals are a little different. You know what I'm saying? That contract Zion just signed, in the perfect world, he plays it to the end. The perfect world, BI and Zion are here for 10 years. But that's not reality. We've seen time and time again that those contracts don't mean anything. Guys force their way out all the time. And even if they don't force their way out, you have to look at the history of these two brothers. You know what I'm saying? They've had some injury concerns, and you need to get them the support and the backup they need if they have to if they have to miss an extended period of time, which is, history shows that more than likely that's going to happen, unfortunately, but things could, not go that way. Things could turn around. They can never have another serious injury the rest of their careers. That's what I'm hoping, even if they don't play for the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? I wish all the success to those guys. But just realistically, man, this team has to make moves. The bottom half of that roster, you have at least 6.5 roster spots. I'm giving Willie that half because, pause. I'm giving Hernan Gomez that half because he's such a great culture and locker room guy. But you got at least 6.5 roster spots that you need to update, you need to improve, you need to upgrade, and we need to do it immediately because Big Z's back, but Big Z may not be enough, baby. May not be enough. That's been Hot Takes with Cheddar Chaz. Be sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share the show. You know what I'm saying? Challenge me. Go in the comments and challenge me. Let's see how you feel. That's it.